Now, 5 giant Olympic rings have been lowered into place, attached seemingly invisibly to Tower Bridge. The ceremony, watched by the London Mayor, Boris Johnson, and a press pack from around the world, was to mark the beginning of the final countdown to the Games. They begin in a month's time. So today I boarded the boat tour to Tower Bridge and asked the Mayor about the build-up to an event which is costing the public £9.3 billion. It looks like magic. 5 giant Olympic rings suspended in thin air above the Thames. They weigh 3 tons, so it's a small feat of engineering with a rather large price tag. It costs more than £300,000 to make and install them.
Welcome the world!
The Mayor of London pronounced himself impressed, even if he wasn't quite sure what it all meant.
They symbolise the 5 great Olympic virtues of athleticism, sportsmanship, exertion, poverty, chastity, or whatever. I can't remember.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are the 5 Olympic ideals?
Roughly those ones.
Those 5 slender rings, which for the record represent the 5 continents involved in the Olympics, certainly got a lot of interest from the media circus shipped out to gawp at them. And that's only set to intensify before the Games begin in a month's time. 20,000 journalists from every country in the world will be reporting from the Olympic Park. There will be 10,500 athletes competing, 500,000 spectators and 120,000 staff and volunteers. 9 million tickets are expected to be sold. No wonder some are predicting transport chaos and a lockdown by the security services. Well, you talk about the look and feel of the city, and I don't want to be a kind of Olympic heretic, but if you're an ordinary Londoner and you're possibly not that interested in sport, you face 30-minute delays to get on the tube in rush hour, you've got an hour extra coming in if you're driving from West London, you've got these VIP lanes which are reducing capacity on the Victoria Embankment. What do you say to those ordinary Londoners? What's your advice to them?
Even if they don't like sport, even if they don't give a monkeys about athletics or any of the amazing events that we're laying on, they will be able to take part in incredible cultural events. They'll be able to go to the live sites, they'll be able to have wonderful family days out, amazing entertainments, rock concerts, all that kind of thing are going to be free here in London.
The Prime Minister insists the Games is actually slightly under budget, though it's hard to see how when the original estimate of how much it would all cost has almost quadrupled. No wonder not everyone's convinced it's money well spent. When David Cameron addressed Olympic volunteers, one heckler accused him of crippling the poor.
It's on time, it's on budget, all the building's being done, but most important of all, don't spoil it, sir, don't spoil it, sir.
With an unprecedented security operation, dissenting voices, these about Dow Chemical's sponsorship of the Games, risk being swiftly dispatched if they're anywhere near the action. So if you're in the capital in a month's time, you may find it very difficult to avoid becoming an Olympic cheerleader. So was Boris Johnson anywhere near the truth about those Olympic virtues, and have they got anything to do with the rings? Find out at channel4.com/fact check.